What do you guys want to do? I don't even know if I'm here right now, so. Thank you.
I forget if I actually saw the airship coming or not.
Yep.
Totally down. Let's see how this works.
Well, that didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know if we figured out how to get on the ship. I don't think we did. That totally didn't work. But, and I'm just putting this out there. Maybe we just figured out how to invent a railgun.
We need more barbarians. We only have the one to fire.
Yeah, and he looks indisposed for a minute.
Maybe we could do other objects, Ashley.
Are there like dead birds or dead bugs on the ship at all? Hmm.
How are they getting down? We're seeing men hit the ground now.
duty.
Cool. Well, at least these jerks can't get on either.
And they don't have rope or anything hanging down low enough for me to reach. I assume you're saying they're jumping down.
Shoot them as they're jumping down.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. It's your turn. Not everybody's turn.
Dang it. Well, yeah, I mean, I really would like to get on the ship, but I'm assuming from what I can see, it doesn't look like I can see inside of it, right? It looks like, well, I tell you what. Hit me. Concentration. Yeah, so Trip basically reaches in his pocket, grabs a piece of gum and plucks an eyelash and mumbles a few words and blows the eyelash into the wind, and he just disappears out of sight momentarily. But he's going to try to get up here and get a little better look. Yep. I'll add it in just a minute, but I'll go ahead and pass it.
Okay, so my first question is on quick observation, looking at how the balloon is secured to the ship. Does it look like it's got a billion rig points, or is it held down by like four different spots, or how feasible is it? Gotcha. I'm just gonna try to hide where I am and hold my turn.
And do we feel like we can see the deck of the ship? All right, that's what I need to know.
I'm not sure how 5e handles held turns, but I gotcha. Can I hide in shadows and hold my turn, or is hiding my shadows? There you go. All right, awesome. Thank
What
you.
level rogue are you?
Two.
Oh well, boom! Right there, you have a move action. Plus, you can use dash or hiding as a bonus action, and still hold your actual attack action.
All
So
right.
you could move, hide, and say the first one that hits the ground, I shoot.
All right, yeah, I'll hide as my bonus action. And they're kind of in air jumping. All right.
Hiding behind my shield.
Whoops. I think I drug my invisible onto for real instead of me. Sorry about that. Well, I'm. Oh wait, it'll let me take it off since I put it on. Okay.
It's all right. Favrel's invisible too, unless they pass a 20 spot check. look like a wizard.
Oh, dang it.
Is there any chance that I seen like a rope on the ship that was really, really important? Like an extra important one?
Yeah, is there no capstan on the ship? Am I seeing that right? The thing that lets you drop an anchor.
All right, frog throwing up ball bearings for the win then.
Yeah, I just realized I was muted.
Honestly, just used to being you being super quiet now.
No, when old dude asked me where I was going, I told him, I was like, you gotta get behind the wizards to kill them.
Well, it doesn't matter. I can only hit one because it's like a 10-foot area. So we'll just say it's kind of like the 10-foot area centered on that guy, bandit number 3. Oh no, it's there now for like till it gets washed away.
They jump off, slide, fall off the cliff.
I take it back. With that math right there, I can get 2. He fell down too, so they're both prone. And that pretty much ends my turn, really.
Nobody can hear you, Jeff.
Now let's see right now. Let's see if that works. Because if so, that's a bummer deal that all of you got to miss my great commentary and all of this greatness earlier. Because I don't know what I'm doing yet. So with that, welcome to Monday Night Brewing. Here we go.
It still didn't work.
Are you sure? Because it's saying my mic is unmuted now through my.
Oh, there we go. Somebody said something. You're good.
All right. Awesome. Because that was bummy. Airship Crewman 3. All right. So everyone that rolled a perception. Yes, except for the one who did it, so it doesn't matter. You hear, fire! There's a fire on the ship! As one of the crewmen starts waving, those you can see in the center of the ship, there's like black smoke billowing from it a little bit. Crewman 4, where are you, Crewman 4? Crewman 4 rushes over. Coin grabs him and throws him into the machinery and says, "Put that fire out!" as he runs by and heads down a hole. Trip. You see there's a bit of chaos going on in the ship, and your movements have gone undetected. But in front of you is a multitude of enemies, and that Minotaur is mighty fierce looking.
And I can see that the ship's on fire now.
Yeah, there seems to be some smoke billowing from that grated area in the middle of the ship where the two air crewmen are standing at.
I'm sorry, but because of technical difficulties, I think like my held action got skipped in the first round. As a second level thief, I could hide as a bonus action, and I held my action.
Oh, yep. Would you want to
you got to speak up on that stuff, man. If when we get going on it, you got to remind me.
Okay, all right. It's not a big deal. I got skipped. No big deal.
Well, take your turn now.
I was studying the ship.
You can take your turn.
No, it's good. It's good.
Well,
it's good.
If anything, it's just going to keep your. If you take the turn now, I'm just going to flip you in, Trip in initiative order. So we're.
Yeah. No. I'm good. It's fine. Just go ahead and go, Trip.
I mean, I was planning to jump aboard that ship, but that doesn't seem like that may be a great idea. What's this little guy, this bandit guy?
Yeah, you got a little bandit right there in front of you.
And are there bushes around this cliff face? Or is, like, I know I'm invisible, but I still don't want to just completely give away the fact that something's here.
No, you're right there. If you look, you're right at the cliff face. I mean, another 5-10 feet, you're off and down in the wild blue yonder.
I guess I'll just kind of stay kind of hidden over in this area somewhere.
Okay.
But then I'm gonna
go ahead.
If I can do that. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna take a shot.
So you get to catch the bandit flat-footed. We have roll with advantage. Wham! What are you hitting him with?
My crossbow. So I just kind of trying to stay in the shadows and hope nobody notices that there's crossbow bolts flying out of nowhere.
I like it. For real, you see what is happening around you. You were examining the ship, trying to find a way to maybe drop it when you see the smoke start billowing. You've watched as Ashley has been a target practice for the bandits that are coming off of the ship. And there's that large barbarian there. That Minotaur there. So you come around the corner and unleash a spell of phantasmal force at the Minotaur. The magic washes over it and it snorts and looks around to see the proprietor of the spell that just hit it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you were going to cast that spell on it, right? You can still move. You still have a move action.
Yeah, no. I just didn't realize that creating an illusion gave away my position.
Casting a spell or anything like that is going... I didn't say he saw you. I just said that. But any movement like that is going to have you do a roll. I mean, it's natural.
Okay.
All right. So this one here... All right. This guy doesn't have a line of sight for the boat, so he is going to take a shot at the cabin. The cabin is airship crewman 2 with a fully loaded auto crossbow takes aim at the cabin and the machinery around it and just looses a volley. Windows get shattered, machinery is getting busted. The cabin is just riddled with crossbow bolts that are. Oh shit! Bandit 3.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah, so Bandit 3's got to stand up. So that's part of its action. Its other action is going to come on. Grab Bandit 3 and
What's it gonna come on?
Yeah, right over there. Come on. So it's 2 actions. One action was to move, to stand up. Its second action was to move out of the grease. It doesn't have a bonus action. It is no longer prone, though, so I can remove that effect.
Did it roll a DC 10 dexterity check to be able to stand up?
Is that a part of the spell? If it is, then I will re-roll. Gotta let me know, buddy.
Oh, that's apart from being an oil. It wasn't a spell. This is like physical oil.
Okay.
Slippery oil.
Save, you said? Okay. I'll take the first one.
Just a DC 10 dex check.
Oh, check? Alright. Save, because I don't know if it'll...
Actually, I can drop it on both of the ones affected right now. It's up to you.
Yeah, Yeah, put it on both of them so this way, because then it'll automatically roll it. Because I didn't know, I wasn't tracking that. So he failed on his. Go ahead and make a bandit. Set it on. Yeah, set it on both of them. So he spends his turn flopping around in the oil, trying to do what he's got to do. So that'll be for their next turns there. Trent, your mark is getting shot to shit. What are you gonna do?
All right, so let's see. How far away is that? That's a 70, but given that it's in the air.
Make it 80. What are you trying to do?
Shoot it. Shoot him.
Shoot him. All right. It's going to be at disadvantage because he's going to have cover from the rigging and the ship itself. What are you shooting with? Your longbow, short longbow?
Longbow.
All right. Yeah, you're well within range, though. Oh, shit. It'll be just disadvantage because you're trying to shoot through the rigging and all the other stuff that he's got around him.
I dropped a natural fucking 20.
Dropped a natural fucking 20. Yes, that was. And Bandit 2 passed, so he, as a move action, can stand up, right? Josh, I mean, Jason, the way you've got your
15 foot of movement.
Okay. So I'm moving out of there. Let's see. What is that? 5, 10, 15. All right. Reload. Can they get rid of reload in 5e? No, you have to still.
Unless it's like a big crossbow, yes. Otherwise, you can use your move action to.
Well, he used my move action, so this action is reloading.
You notice that about the colors on
and then he's done.
Yep. Airship crewman 1. Oh boy. So.
The one where the
far real.
They look fucking white.
Let's see.
And then in here it says black, and they look brown to me.
Oh, daggum! I hate it when I do that. Air crewman 1.
I got such a long drive ahead of me.
Come on.
I want to go on a road trip.
Why won't it let me target you? Targeting them too.
Oh my god.
Air crewman 1. There it goes. All right, far real. All of you. If this hits, then I need a dex or acrobatics save. If you have evasion, you will take no damage. If you pass, you take half damage. If it misses, you take no damage. Ashley, pass a reflex save. Or, I mean, a dex save. If not, use an acrobatics. Or do you have a special ability you can use to roll something else with? No? So, Do you want me to adjust your hit points, or do you want to? Kevin, whoever just tried to join the game, you are running a different version, so I ask that you back out and make sure you update real quick before you jump back in. Is that Dander?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Dander. If you would,
Thunder?
sir. Dunder. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm murder alter. Ooh, your barbarian might get up and help, even though y'all just fried him in a Faraday cage. You take 2 points of damage, so if you want to give yourself 3 points back, Jason. Ashley, it's your turn.
What's my little fire? Nah, I'm just gonna shoot him with a crossbow.
Ooh, yeah. Hopefully I get some more people watching, get some more subscribers. I really hope everybody likes this game tonight. Ooh, what are you shooting at, Jay?
Dude, if you want to kill a lot of different animals, just walk down the main road.
Nothing. I'm trying to move and take cover.
All right.
I almost got hit by like 4 different animals.
Pushing the wrong button.
5 bears. I don't know how many freaking.
All right. Coin moving to the
whatever they are.
To the front up here. Get them. Where is the lizard? Where is he? And as he screams that, next thing you know, the airship is rocked as an explosion, a small explosion erupts from the center there. The whole ship shifts and moves. A few of the bandits that were clinging to the rigging get knocked loose and fall. The ship tilts and wavers, moving away from the cliff face a little bit. There seems to be confusion upon the ship.
Dude, what would you do if you were playing one of these games or ever, and like one of the missions?
The Minotaur looking, seeing Ashley taking flight. Let's see. 5, 10. And that's grease there. Target that Minotaur for me, Ash, and make a roll.
I really wonder how long it takes them to make games like this.
Are you kidding me?
Minotaur falls on his face. He's prone now.
I want to skewer somebody with a Minotaur.
I hate to break to that Minotaur, but now I'm just for anybody else. He's now highly flammable as well, like extra flammable.
The night on the dark night on the ship is not having a good day. Bandit 1
Oh my gosh, I still got.
sees the Minotaur eat shit.
Huh?
Decides that Ashley is not a good target. Sees that this gnome came out of nowhere and shot him. He reloads his crossbow, takes aim, shoots, and misses wildly. Starts to reload. Airship crewman there right now, not there right now. Trip, what do you do?
So Trip reaches in his pack and grabs a quick little flask and tosses it towards Mr. Minotaur. Well, I gotta move a little bit. Trying to see. don't quite understand how to, what I have to roll to get a hit on this guy.
What are you
And maybe
trying
it's
to
just
do,
a
sir?
straight. So I've got a couple of flasks of Alchemist Fire,
Okay.
Just over 2 kilometers to go.
and I would assume, since this guy's nice and sticky with tar now, it would give me advantage on the hit. Oh, it's just a DC 10. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to toss that.
I'm going to ixnay your move there because that's kind of like coming off of the cliff. The rock is the cliff face. The grass is where movable terrain. That's on me. I didn't explain that earlier. So I just want to give you a heads up on that.
That's all right. I can head
You're
this
going
way.
to torch my Minotaur right off the rip? Man, you guys are no fun to the DM. I'm telling you.
I
Let me
do.
skewer one of you. Come on. Come on, just one.
I want to.
I'm not quite sure.
The Minotaur.
I'll make a ranged attack. I just don't know what to roll other than a straight D20, I guess. Yeah. That's what I'm unclear about.
Okay, so Jason, do you have Alchemist Fire coded on your guy? And if so, can you trip through coding it on his real quick? Is it pull the item? Is it under spells?
It's under Rob 2 items.
I have that.
I mean, it would just be an improvised. It'd be whatever an improvised weapon would be for a ranged attack. So I just don't know if I get any advantage or anything on the throw.
I tell you what. You roll your dagger. Roll your dagger.
Okay. Oh, that's a good idea.
You got Alchemist Fire already. You got Alchemist Fire already tagged in under your items there, killer.
I do. That can't be right though.
It is right.
That's giving me a +5. Okay. Let me target. Make sure I got it.
Off on it. Throw your Alchemist Fire and burn my Minotaur. You guys are gonna have Minotaur stakes after this, aren't you? I see it happening.
Just that guy. Yep.
Hits. 1d fire. And then it's 1d fire. Every round until he puts himself out.
Yeah.
All right, and because he's already covered
and then
in
don't
oil,
forget the
he
oil
gets
adds an extra +5. But I can do that real quick.
All right, if you would, sir. Burning up my Minotaur, man. That's all right though.
Right across the road, standing in the middle of the road. Holy shit. I jumped off my frickin' four-wheeler like a dumbass.
For real.
Daniel. I think a bunch of little cubs just ran across.
I am going to not target him. I'm going to try targeting Coin. And I'm going to try putting the illusion in his mind. Coin sees a fire elemental arise from the deck plates and start attacking him.
You hit him with the
Phantasmal Force.
Phantasmal Force, all right. I'm just double checking some stuff. Ooh, you hit him with a powerful one.
Yep.
I like it. Crazy takes her in the mind.
10-foot cube, fire elemental, rises up out of the deck. I'll even
drop a little 10-foot cube in there for me.
It doesn't even need to be 10 foot. Oh yeah, 10 foot. Perfect. And I want it to look like the fire that's below the deck. This fire elemental is now come up, and it's preventing him from, joining the fray.
All right. Okay. All right, I got you. Yeah, no, he is. What effects does that to him? He believes it.
Yep.
So he's going to be fighting a fire elemental. Must make an intelligence on a failed save. You create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomenon of your choice, no larger than a 10-foot cube. Time for this duration. And how is my concentration? Up to 1 minute. All right, so help me out with that, guys, real quick. That means you have to continue rolling concentration checks, and the minute you stop rolling concentration checks, it lasts up to a minute, or you can concentrate on it and keep it going for up to 1 minute.
He doesn't roll any concentration checks unless he takes damage. If he takes damage, then he rolls a concentration check to potentially lose it. Otherwise, he can just spend a bonus action on his turn to just maintain it with no check.
Boom. There we go. That's why we're at
And my bonus action, I can continue hiding.
Roll your hide.
And it does 1d6 psychic damage. Oh, wrong button.
Oh, I hear something walking. It saw me and just turned around.
And did you tag him with that effect?
I tagged him with the spell. I don't know how to do the damage on it. Well, I could just drop it on him.
All right, so all right, so next time when you hit him with the spell like that, go up. You know how you go to your actions tab.
Yeah.
All right, there. So if you click on that magnifying glass next to Phantasmal Force, you'll see like cast, attack, save, damage. So when you target him next time, you hit the cast, and it will do like you did last time if he passes or fails. If he fails, then hit the damage, then hit the effect button on him.
Gotcha. All right, so I just didn't do the damage. Got the effect. I understand.
Cool. See, we learning. We all learning. Growing every day. All right. And you... No, Faril, he passed. Yeah, he rolled a 21.
You know what? I fucking read it backwards again.
I do it all the time still, man. For as many times as we've been playing this, I do that all the daggum time. I'm like, oh, man. That's all right. So give him back 6. Drop his deal.
All right.
They are putting out the fire that is happening right now. Bandit 3 is still in the flippin' grease, lying on the ground. Make him roll. Ashley?
Checking it out. Yeah, now what?
Jaw. Roll me initiative, and let me add you back to everything first, though.
Oh, no. It left me where I'm at, so I have no idea what to do.
He's still on the ground, and only now that whole square is on fire, because the Minotaur that's on fire is in it. So he actually should be on fire now as well. Just
so, okay.
You don't. I'll take care of it. Just a sec.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I did that earlier. It's pretty pain. I was going to say pain in the dick again.
All right. So Bandit 3, did he fail? Oh, and you're...
Oh, yeah, Bandit 3 failed. And he's on fire. Rolling around in the oil. So,
he is not having a good day. Not a good day at all.
oh, he's having a bad day. I really hope the Bandit 2 decides to go try and help his buddies.
Trent.
I don't know if they were...
What are you going to do?
These other things that I saw.
Go there.
I see something over here, though.
And I'm gonna do this.
Just because.
Boom.
No, I think it was these things that I'm looking at right now.
totally looked like a fucking 12 that came up. But whatever.
Yeah, it did look like a 12 that came up. That's why I was like, what the heck? All right. But you got a 12. Ash is the only one near you, so unless Ash's passive perception beats a 12, you'll have to roll a perception check to see that one of the bandits is hiding by a rock right next to you. Is that all you want to do for the rest of your turn?
No, I'm gonna shoot at the Minotaur.
Okay.
Because I'm hidden, right?
Yes. Well,
Okay, cool.
Yeah, to the
But, come on, fuck stick. No, you already targeted him.
All right, there, DM. I gotta go for at least a little bit.
All right, we got you. Because he's prone, it's harder to hit him. That's why I got the disadvantage.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, he's prone.
Yep, but you still hit him.
Mm-hmm. So let me sneak attack. Sneak attack damage.
Wham! Oh, you guys are not going to let me get my Minotaur out at all, are you? I don't blame you, though.
I didn't like it last time you did.
Bandit 2. All right. Oh, no. Bandit 2 sees a closer target. And decides to take aim at this shit little gnome over here. And misses. Reloads his crossbow. And he's screaming, I thought you said attack pattern alpha. What are you doing? Alright, so the airship is still being rocked by that sudden explosion that happened to it. As the crew on the ship are scrambling to try to figure out what is going on and right the ship. Ash, after being rocked a handful of times, decides to take a step back and ready their crossbow. Take aim. Coin is busy trying to yell at the people to get the ship right and get back within range so the rest of his boarding party can jump off of the ship. The Minotaur. All right, finally, come on. He's going to stand up. This is going to happen. Yes. The Minotaur stands up. On fire. And takes the rest of the round to try to put himself out. Ja. So, when we left you, your friends had decided to wrap you in a makeshift Faraday cage left over from parts of the animated armor you destroyed in Hornridge's workshop. In the great attempt to get into the airship off to the side, I need to share the map with you too, don't I, buddy? All right. So this airship here off to the side, as you remember, is guarded by a magical force field of sorts. Well, you went to charge running through with everything you had, and the magical barrier was stronger than you. It sent you flying across the open cliff face there, slamming into Silico, knocking both of you out for a minute. You come to, and there's a battle raging around you. The ground is littered with crossbow bolts. There seems to be a strange flying ship with smoke billowing from it, and your friends are engaged in mortal combat with enemies you don't know. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, because I couldn't get the freaking picture to work or whatever. That's when I had to start over and do it again.
Finish him.
That's what I'm talking about.
The tire tracks, they're in the dirt.
If you're talking to us there, bud, you're either muted or something's going on with your sound.
They don't light up. You just gotta look for them. But they are right by the footprints, so. Like the footprints are going directly towards the tire tracks on the right side.
Wonder why your sound isn't coming through, partner.
You gotta take a picture of them.
Say something now. Nope, still ain't got nothing. Any of my tech-savvy friends help me out here?
Oh, I got a Rocky Mountain elk, but it's a...
No, none of us can hear him either.
So we think it's on his end, his microphone to Skype.
Yeah.
In which case, when you're on Skype, you mouse over the microphone icon, a little arrow should appear, and you can click on that to choose which microphone driver to use.
There we go. See? Team effort here. Huh. Seems not to be working.
I think I shot 2 of those animals.
So go to your on your computer down there at the very, very bottom where it gives you options for where your sound is coming out of. See if there's an option in there for like you have a microphone right there. Click on that and see what programs are using your microphone.
Yeah, if you have Discord open, it's taking over.
Yep, that's what I was just thinking.
I was too busy tracking down my elk.
Nope. I can read your lips. Nothing.
I can hear you very faintly, like it's a different mic, maybe. Maybe not.
I was wondering, I was like, dude, are you still smoking some of that shit that you're getting from Kelvin? Yeah.
I've been in the garden.
You could always try to leave the meeting and come back. Maybe close Skype and come back into Skype.
What just happened to Skype?
Oh my god, do I really gotta go up this thing? How the hell am I gonna get up it? How did you get up there? This mountain.
What'd you do?
Go around it.
I accidentally closed a box and I didn't mean to.
Oh. Well, here, how about this? Since Jason's on a little mini break, why don't we take a bio?
Agreed. We'll work those issues.
I'll send us the commercial and we'll try and figure out Dunder's issues and let Jason do what he's got to do.
Everybody in agreement?
I like it.
All right.
All right.
Yep. So those of you watching, we're going to take a technical bio break and we'll be back shortly.
Commercials incoming, just so you know.
Yeah, we'll be there.
I'll be nice and let you know so that way if you don't want to stay and watch them. That should work.
Is that like an ad for how many followers you need? that was
What was the commercial?
It was the first one was I don't even know. Like, yeah, this Indeed thing, but they had like it just started off showing like lists and lists of followers on Twitch. It's kind of funny.
All right, so it seems like he left the call. Might have to pay for Zoom. Let's see what's going on with that. Maybe if it's easier for him to use. I really didn't think you guys were going to bottleneck all my enemies right here. I thought I was going to be able to get a few of them past you, but I should have known that damn grease spell. Ugh. I love it. I'm going to grab something to drink, guys. I'll be right back. All right, so he joined. Here he is. Still see your lips moving. Can't hear you. What is going on, my friend? Why is this not working for you? I'll be back.
Gotcha. Nope.
Just so everyone is aware, he left the mics hot during the break.
Yep.
So
I already noticed that.
just thought I'd throw it out there so everyone knew.
So even during the commercials, I wonder if people can hear us.
I just shut.
Hold on, let me turn the volume up.
Do I hear an echo? All right. Yeah, that's weird. All right. What's a whoopsie? I'm trying to figure out why his mic still isn't working. Even when he's testing Skype, it's working. Penn joined the call. This is no fun. And the audio video settings are just for mine specifically.
What'd you say? For who? I was gonna say, you said Verona Singer. I gotta go around this thing or whatever to get to this one thing.
All right, so yeah, you just closed Discord through Task Manager, right?
Can I climb up the rest of this? Looks like I can.
You can do all that. Yeah, it'll take me 5 seconds. Well, maybe not 5 seconds, but it won't take me that long to set up through Discord. Because I feel like you're missing out on the game if you can't actually talk with us. That's half of the fun. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best option there. If we can get all right. Yep, go ahead. Say something again.
Yep.
Can you hear him?
Yeah, I hear him.
Say something again.
You're hearing him on Discord? Because I'm not
No.
hearing him on Skype.
I'm hearing him on. Where the fuck am I hearing him? Are you on Discord too?
All right, yeah, let's everybody just leave this. Call Jason.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm hearing him on Discord then.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna jump over there to Discord and reset up. It'll take me a minute. All right, late. Everybody hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. If you guys want, you can share your screens on Discord. Let me.
Not push to talk, right?
No, it shouldn't be. It might be for him.
No, I do have it on push to talk, but it's fine.
Okay.
All right. And Skype call. Technical difficulties are fun.
All right. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Can everybody hear everybody?
I
Do I
can.
need another commercial break?
Yeah, run one more.
All right.
Finish getting set up in there.
Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, don't worry about it, man.
I always have problems with Skype, always. And I run a professional mic, so it's not like I'm running like a dollar store mic that it's going in and out.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I feel you. Some programs are just butt heads. Maybe we'll try Zoom next time and see if that works.
I know Zoom works with a mic, but even it's weird because I even switched my I switched it over to my webcam mic, and I was getting everything. I could hear everything through it when it ran all the tests, but in Skype, it did not want to pick any of my mics up.
That's really weird. I love Skype. I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that we were all NDI and you're not.
You know what? That's not a bad thought. I was thinking that, but
That everybody was in what? Sorry?
we had the
NDI.
NDI.
So the reason why I prefer using Skype, and I've been was saying we should switch over to Skype, is you can turn on NDI, which allows it allows the feed from your camera and microphone to come through on an individual channel. So it makes the production of what we're trying to accomplish a little bit easier, a little bit crisper, a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
Well, look at
That
you. How to get clouds to
could
work.
have been it.
What's that, Josh?
No, that was me.
Yeah, so I said, what were you saying about clouds?
I said, look at you figuring out how to get clouds to work.
Yep. I do what I do, man. I may not do it well, but at least I try. All right, so if everybody is back in, Jason, he's handling business. We'll get back at it. You guys ready to kick her back off?
I'm good to go.
All right. All right. Josh, tell me when we're live.
Oh, shit, I have no idea.
We've been live this whole time, man.
I pushed the commercial button.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, like
The commercial's
yeah.
finished. It was finished a while ago.
Oh.
Oh
No,
yeah,
pushed it
I
again.
watched you set up the Discord chat and all that. Yeah, we're
So
live.
There was a tutorial on top of it. So hey, I mean, we're killing two birds with one stone here at Triple J Monday Night Brew. Not only do we, throw content out here that we've created as Triple J, but we also like to throw in a little tutorials every once in a while. Make sure everybody gets a grounded deal on how things work. Because I mean, gotta do what we gotta do. And with that being said, Ja, like I said, you were just rocked. You wake up, and there's battle and chaos raging around you, man. What do you do?
I run in and start swinging.
All right. I need to share the map with you again. Your token is
No, I got the map.
Okay.
I don't have control over my. Oh, do I? Oh, I do. Yeah, I can move to there.
All right. That Minotaur is on fire, covered in grease. He is all sorts of pissed off. He is having a bad day. He messed with the wrong two little mages.
I see that.
He's got an arrow sticking out of him. Yeah, dude, he is not happy. You want to go ahead and target him there, sir?
Sorry, I thought I did, didn't I?
You got to click on your token, then hover over the enemy, and then click. It's a pain in the butt. All right, I got him targeted. Go ahead and roll your damage. Should show. No, it doesn't show you're targeting him still.
Huh?
There's John.
One just ran by me.
Drop that on the Minotaur. All right. So you come waking up and see the biggest target on the field and run up and slash your greatsword into his matted down, burnt, grease crusted fur laying deep into his side. That's poor Minotaur. Do you want to say anything to him? Are you raging?
Just give me a second. I just gotta look here. Yes, I would have went into rage as I was running.
Okay.
Because I wake up and there's like bad guys like hitting my friends.
All right, so you got your new rage of power there. Do you want to go ahead and hit him with a lightning bolt there?
Yeah. I just I can't find it here. Give me a sec.
All right.
For some reason, it's not allowing me to
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why
click
it's
it.
not. Hold on, let me.
I'm surprised this one's not having us killing.
It was working last time.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why it's not letting you target the Minotaur there, but that's all right. So what you can
I'm
do
breaking everything.
is, so go ahead and click that damage button under your Barbarian Storm ability, and let it roll the d6. Then there's just whatever it. I'm sorry. I am messing things up here.
Did you just die?
All right, so he has to roll a save first,
You got hit though, didn't you?
and I still don't understand why it won't let you target the Minotaur.
What was that huge? Oh. Fall again?
It doesn't look like I am. Oh, I am.
You should be able to target him. And yeah, you try to target him and see what happens. Again, we're having a little malfunction.
If you have a problem targeting him, click your character first.
Isn't there a song with that as the title?
Like, click your token and then try targeting him.
Yeah, I did, but I can't click on. When I click on the other guy, just it untargets me.
Yeah, I was having the same effect when I was trying to do it for him manually. So hit that under your Barbarian Storm ability. Roll that. I will do it for the Minotaur. It's a DC.
Tell Logan teeth and shower.
Yeah, my friend Lindsay or whatever was asking. She's like,
It's a save.
we should meet up after work and
Roll 2.
you're like, yeah.
All right, he failed. Go ahead and hit that damage d6. Of course you do. Of course you would. Of course you would. I will take that and drop it on the Minotaur. All right, so that would finish your turn.
Or is this something else? Oh, something else.
I'll pass it for you. All right, so the knight, this black knight that is working with the 8 shadows, finally rallies the men to right the airship, and they're working on putting out the fire. The airship moves back into a position, and you guys see the auto crossbows take aim on the field of where you guys are at. The ship is still bellowing some smoke out of it, though, and a few of the hands are running around what looks like they're trying to put out the fire, but they've regained control of the ship and have moved it back. Bandit 1 pulls his scimitar and takes a step forward and takes a swing at you. Trip. See, it's working for everybody else. Ooh.
You wouldn't have told me either, would you?
Now, can he see me?
Yeah, I thought you were invisible.
I'm still invisible. Should
Invisible only lasts until you do an attack action.
Wait.
Right? Unless the rules have changed, which that does happen.
be. Let me check. That could possibly be.
Yeah, because your effect is.
Oh, yeah, improved lets you attack. Sorry.
It's all right. So many different editions. And
True.
so many different...
True that. Yep. Ooh, I probably should have run away.
I could see your character standing there thinking he's still invisible, like, this bandit can't see. Oh my god, he hit me!
Damn it. Exactly.
So he swings and he catches you. Airship Crewman 3 is working on the fire. Airship Crewman 4 is working on the fire. Trip. You just realized that you can see.
What do we have here?
Is a failure to communicate.
He's done. I feel like he's almost done. I'm just gonna like, oh my god, you can see me, and go back to. I got the wrong guy targeted. Sorry.
It looks like it will allow me to target it now. I should be targeting it.
Yes. Good. Love it when the kinks work out. All right. You still have the invisible thing on you?
I'll take it off.
All right. You rolled a 2 and a 3, so yeah, you still miss. I mean,
So he tried to take a shot at Bandit 1 with his crossbow, missed, and ran like heck.
yes. Like, no! If that's your turn, sir, pass it, please. For real.
Can I see like you said we saw smoke. Can I see flames on the ship?
No, just smoke coming out from what looks like the hole where the graded part is on the. I'm pointing at this other screen right here. That's where the
Gotcha.
smoke is billowing out from.
All right, but I don't see any actual flames.
No, you do not.
All right. Toss dagger up in the air and catapult it at Coin. I'm up in the tree. I'm using catapult where you make it fly 90 feet in a direction. And then does this count as a sneak attack or whatever? Because like I'm hitting him with a physical object. Isn't that another enemy like right next to him?
No, that would be you. Like, damn it. All right, so you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. The amount of damage increases as you go up. Says a finesse or ranged weapon. That a dagger it is. So yeah, go ahead, roll it up. I'll give it for you for the distraction of the fire.
It's not rolling. Yeah, I'm clicking the things here and it's not rolling at all.
Did you roll? You got to roll damage. Roll a dagger damage, and then well, you got probably a shit ton stacked now. Hold on. Yeah.
Well, I did the damage from the catapult. I just need to add the extra 1d6.
Yeah, I can see it's on turn, so it stacks the way it's coded. There, yeah. There you go.
Did that work?
Yep. And then I'll just take that and drop the 3 on him. All right. Airship 2. All right, Airship 2. He's doing what he's supposed to do, and he's unleashing a volley on the house. All right. And Trent, you are just out of its reach. But another volley rips through the house. It's such an intense attack that it's ripping through the walls. It's tore up some of the metal stuff. That engine that was sitting over there, that magical contraption, is now being shattered and torn to pieces. Bandit 3. He's the one that's on fire and everything else that I got to get out. He's still dadgummit. Here's his sheet. Finally. Yes, he moves himself out and puts himself out of the fire. No more fire for him. That's his turn. Trent, it is your turn.
That's why I got irritated at that tree one with the bear because it kept disappearing for me and I couldn't figure it out.
I can't hear you, bro, if you're saying stuff. Josh, you're up. All right, yeah, because I can't hear you.
Yeah, I know. I just told you what I did, but I was muted.
Oh.
I'm yelling out at everybody else, telling them to break the stick before the house gets blown up. And then I'm going to shoot at Bandit 3.
All right.
If I can get it to work.
Just remember that.
Yeah, I know. I got to change it. Whatever happened when it became my turn fucked everything up. Like everything. It's fucking stupid.
Do you want me to target it for you, or? Oh, there you go. Wham.
He heard me.
You dropped. Bandit 3 finally removes himself from the flaming pitch and the oil that has been plaguing him since he leaped from the airship. He finally, gets himself put out and raises his charred crossbow, looking to take aim when your arrow rips through his chest. He just kind of looks down and is like, eh. Falls dead.
You're going to pass my turn.
Yep, I just seen that. Bandit 2 moves around here, draws his scimitar, and takes a swing at the new threat that has just presented itself. It misses. Jaw, as you're sitting there, getting ready to trade blows with Minotaur, a bandit comes up and tries to flank you, swinging its scimitar at you. You see that they're trying to do a pincer move on you. This guy is going to go help put out the fire. Because he doesn't want to shoot them people up. Ashley.
He's not back yet.
He's not back yet.
No, wait.
I see
Is
him
he?
call here. No. Going once. Going twice.
If you're trying to talk, your button's muted.
I wonder if he's got his potato, tomato, Yamaguchi.
Or he's still on the phone.
Or he's still on the phone. Alright, well, he's over there like, he's still a little kid, you know, age-wise. Alright. Edward, seeing the ship is righted and everything, finally looks over to the Black Knight. And he says, enough is enough. And he grabs a rope and pirate style swings from the ship, lands on the cliff face. This knight does the same, takes landing. Edward pulls out a scimitar and a dagger, and in Thieves' Cant says, hide all you want, lizard. You shall be my boots.
So apparently that's why I'm getting paid as much as I am.
Minotaur is on fire, but finally I get to swing on somebody. Oh yeah, come here, Minotaur. There's a nice chunky barbarian right there asking for it. Now why is he targeting himself? That makes no sense. Does it still not show me targeting? Here, let's see something. I'm wondering if it's because the token is so big. I don't know.
And died. Are you kidding me?
I had to zoom in right like close in order for me to target him.
You do realize I gotta go up clear across that fucking thing again.
That's what it is. Let's see.
I'm getting a four-wheeler. Fuck this.
There it goes. Did it target him? Yeah, it shows you targeted now. All right. He swings with his great axe.
That really sucks. How far is it? Almost 7 kilometers. I gotta drive.
Why is he at disadvantage?
You believe that?
I got rid of the ball bearings. I didn't see what the other one was. It's a
Maybe because he's on fire?
No, it was for the ball bearings for being prone. He swings and misses. Ja, you're up.
So did he actually move out of my range
No, I just moved him around to
be able to target? Okay.
Yeah. No, you're still within range.
Okay, there we go. Because I was gonna say it won't allow me to swing at him.
Here, let me move him back again. Now you try targeting him.
Now I'm gonna see all these friggin' animals on the way.
All right. Let's see. Go ahead and try targeting him again.
I got him targeted.
Okay. Roll your damage. You hit him. That was a hit.
It's funny, you said try to target him again, so I did, and I now not targeted. There we go.
There we go. There we go. Lay waste to him with that great sword of yours. Ouch. That hurt. All right. Oh, yep. Good call. Good call. Oh, no, he's still hostile.
I don't know if he did a saving throw or not.
Yeah, as soon as I figure out where the heck it went. Space and reach. this new update, I should have messed around with it before we got going with the new update, seeing what they changed on it. I apologize, guys.
Yeah, they changed a lot of stuff on here.
Yeah. I haven't played games in a while, so it's been a minute. There's the decks. All right. Yep. Nope. He passed.
So he takes 1 damage.
Yep. 67. All right. Can you pass your turn? Will it let you pass your turn? At least.
It wasn't even showing that it was my turn.
All right. Well, the knight's turn. He jumped off. Sees what's going on. He pulls out a nasty greatsword. And then looks around and yells, "I've trained you better than this. Fall in." And you see the bandits that are around there kind of, and the Minotaur, even though he's on fire, they kind of stand a little taller and they look like they're moving a little bit sharper. Bandit 1 moves over here and now has you in a pincer move. Ja swings his scimitar at you, but you see him coming from a mile away and are able to definitely move out of his attack. There. Got the fire out this round. Trip.
I almost went off the cliff again. I went to stop, my four-wheeler kept rolling, and I was looking at my phone and didn't realize it, and I almost went off the cliff.
Linguini, you're up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Trip's gonna run out here. Thing is, yeah, I'll just do this. Whoops, not that.
Big circles usually mean like fireball or something.
No, I haven't checked it yet.
I'm gonna sing a lullaby.
Ooh. Soothe the savage beasts.
You know, I don't think I want that guy, though. I think I want...
Which spell are you using?
Sleep. So,
Okay.
anyway, Trip runs over here. I'm just trying to make sure I can get it without... Yeah, I just want these guys. I'm trying to get as few... Dang it, I just can't do it, huh? Is what it is, I guess.
Alright, so...
I guess I'll get those guys. So Trip runs over here, grabs a little bit of sand out of his satchel and throws it up in the air and starts singing, "Soft kitty, warm kitty." And I'm casting that thing as a level 3. 1, 2, 3, 9. 9d8. Right? D8 is 9.
So, Minotaur, Head, Knight, 3. Oh, 3's dead. If you want to rearrange that to get 3 died, that's on me. So if you want to rearrange that before you cast, go ahead.
No, I'm really just trying to get the boss guys. So right now, what I see looks perfect.
Gotcha.
So that many hit points starting from the lowest.
This is kind of nice because you actually making me use pen and paper.
So yeah, so starting from the lowest, that many guys worth of hit points fall asleep.
And it chews up whatever, like, chews up the remainder of the hit points, right? Is how that works. Like, so you have 43 points total, and then starting with the creatures at the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone wakes them up. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the next.
Right.
Yep. Okay. Cool. That's
yeah. So whoever's,
yep.
you know,
Let me find
last.
who's got the lowest hit points here, real quick.
Correct.
All right, so you're. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Are you sure you don't want to reposition that spell?
Yeah. I'm trying to get one of these two guys. If I can, if I get there, I get there. If I don't, I don't.
All right. Well, you.
I wouldn't have known.
Right. Gotcha. I like it. I appreciate that. So yes, you come over there. You reach into your pocket, pull out that pinch of sand, and you start singing "Soft Kitty, Warm Kitty," and the Minotaur, who is in flames, starts kind of swaying a little bit and falls. You watch as Edward like shakes his head off, and then the man in armor there just kind of slams his shield and his axe together a few times, like they're shaking themselves back awake. But the Minotaur falls to the ground, snoring. Which next round he'll get waken up because he's on fire.
Right.
All right, sir. Faha Ryu, it is your turn, sir. Are you hollering at us, bro? Because I can't hear you.
Sorry, microphone. So I was asking about debris, but now that I'm looking at angles, it's not quite what I was hoping for. Yeah, same trick.
You send the dagger flying and thunks into the side of the ship. Your angle is just off.
And then my bonus action.
Ooh. Crewman. Where's he at? Crewman 2. Alright, he's reloading. Trent, what do you do?
Again, yell. Somebody break the fucking stick. I'm running to the house.
Like, out of character, what stick are you talking about?
You guys should know. I'm not gonna give it away.
The stick that I think it is, I think I have this stick.
The stick I remember, I thought we broke 3 days ago to get in contact with the dude to tell him we found the place, and he said he'd be here in 3 days. So, like, we broke that stick 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna run inside the house then.
Bandit 2. Where's Bandit 2? Where's Bandit 1? There's Bandit 2. All right, he swings on you, Ja, with his scimitar.
Ooh,
I miss. Well,
oh well.
why is this thing? This thing is having issues targeting. I've noticed.
Why don't you just get a four-wheeler?
There it goes.
That's what I'm doing, but I gotta go 8.47 right
Did
now.
it show the hit or miss on you, Ja?
No, I didn't see anything.
Nope. What is your AC, Ja? Some weird reason is not
16.
All right, so the first attack missed. Yeah. Crewman 1 steps over. Ash, are you back yet? Nope. Damn it, why did I roll 2? Ooh, 18 on the first one. That'll work, though. Nope. All right, so he doesn't see where you're at.
It took me back to the very beginning one.
Move him up actually where he is.
I go down. I just drove through the freaking little hill down to the road that I saw.
All right. Edward pulls out a dagger and throws it at you, Trip, as he comes running past the Minotaur. And he buries that dagger deep in your arm.
I kept stopping around for animals and shit. I don't need to be doing that.
The Minotaur, who had fallen asleep, wakes up from the flames as he is burning. He just burns to death, actually, because I've only got 1 hit point left, and I'm at the. Yep. So the Minotaur wakes up to being like his last breath, gasping as the flames finish consuming him. Ja, you sit there and you watch as the Minotaur, breathes its last breath, covered in flames and scars. You see Edward charging over there and him rip a dagger into Trip's shoulder. You still are surrounded by bandits as they're swinging on you.
So I am going to. There is a guy in my way. I am going to grapple him.
I knew that was coming.
So strength check.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't target him, sorry.
That's all right. Why did it roll twice? Yeah, you got him. You're able to pick him up. Now, I can't do whatever I mean, I can still swing on you. It's weird. But yeah, go ahead.
You can still swing. It just, you're at a disadvantage if you swing on me.
Yeah.
But that's not the point. So I grab him with my non-weapon hand. And I am going to, while grappled, move up there, which would be 10 feet of movement because I've got somebody I'm holding. And I'm going to scream a few, or I'm just going to yell at the. Now I'm going to target this guy.
I've already had a bear, so I'm waiting to see what else is gonna go by.
And I'm going to say, if you want to end up like your friend, keep fighting. And I'm going to swing.
On coin?
I'm going to. Whoever I've got in my hands, I'm going to use him as like a battering ram. Like, hit the guy in front of me with him.
Alright, so target coin, roll a d20 at disadvantage, and let's see what happens.
Not one, seriously. Look at that. One end to the other.
So yes, you grab guy here, you know, with that, and you pull him back to you know, get a good leverage, and you're like, coin, and you go to throw him in, and when you do, somehow you just kind of like don't go anywhere, because you start pushing through both of them, and you pull back, and then you go forward, and then you realize that coin's got his scimitar like positioned where you're about to impale yourself on it, and the bandit you were going to use as an impromptu club slipped free from your instant stop of momentum. If that would have been a nat 20, though, you would have thrown both of them off the cliff. Not even gonna lie.
That was the whole point.
I knew
Just barrel through with the guy in my hand, pushing him backwards.
I figured that's what you were going with, and
I rolled that one. But I wish it was advantage, because then the second one was a 20.
So, alright, pass your turn for you. The knight, he's done his one ability.
Oh, I still would get my lightning, though, wouldn't I?
Yes.
So lightning's going to be on coin, not the actually, no, I'll do it on coin, because that's who I was trying to hit.
I like it.
Oh, that's right. Jeff's got Drill this coming weekend. I said I forgot Jeff's got Drill this coming weekend.
Was you able to get him? Did it work?
It actually showed that it looks like he rolled a 10. I don't know.
Yep, there it goes. It was just laggy a little bit. Yep, it's just laggy a little bit. You're good. Yep, so yeah, it hit him. So he knows you're there.
Oh, of course.
All right, so now our barbarian finds himself in a three-way pincer move with a tree to his other side. This, for the lack of better terms, a black knight wielding a great sword comes running up and swings on you, Ja. Double check his abilities here, because I don't want to.
It's actually funny they put potholes in this. Like, there's
Alright,
weak spots in the road, and your four-wheeler hits it, and it kind of like drops a little bit, and you bounce.
So he swings his first time. Why? It shows you targeted. Why is it not targeting? This is very weird. I wonder if anybody else is going to have this issue. Next couple of players. I hope not. So 20 hits you. I'm going to roll damage for the first one. Did you take 11 points of damage, and did it half it for raging? No, it did not. So I'm just going to have to...
Yeah, it doesn't look like it did.
Well, That's fine. I get to actually do a little bit of pen and paper this night. That's all right. It's no big deal. Adapt and overcome. All right. It has a cool ability called multi-attack, so it's going to swing on you again. And misses its second attack. But yeah, you know he's there, and you're not happy about it. Bandit 1 seeing an opportunity to capitalize on this three-way pincer, swings on you, jaw, and hits you.
Alright, so I drove half of it. Now
As
I
your
got
AC is 16.
1.39 kilometers to go.
Correct.
All right, let's see. I can do it this way, too. I forgot about that. Or did they get rid of that function? They got rid of that function. And you take 1 point of damage from the slash.
Have you hit potholes yet?
I'm hitting potholes in this game all night tonight. I just can't catch a groove.
Ooh, there's a turkey flying over my head. I told you
All
they'd
right.
fly.
Airship Crewman 3. All right, yep. So, as the more crewmen get ready to leap from the ship. Where the heck did it go? There it is. As the battle rages around the cliff face, that damn airship comes into view, crossbows ready yet again. When out of nowhere the ship lurches sideways as a large Bastilla bolt had slammed into the mountainside of the ship, and now you can see it sticking out of the hull, like right where Air Crewman 3 is at. Underneath of him is a giant bolt sticking out from the hull. The ship crewmen scramble to regain control of the ship. They quickly swing the crossbows around and take aim at another incoming ship. The pilot turns the wheel hard, swinging the ship around. Crewmen are stroking the steam engines, and soon the airship rises off of the cliff face to engage the other airship. So this airship is no longer here. You hear Coin muddle, "Where are you going? Get back here!" Let me fix something real quick, guys. Trip. You watch as an airship in the distance readies what looks like twin Bastillas on its forefront, taking aim at the airship. And the airship here in front of you pull away. But you see, most of all, Coin standing in front of you.
Trip holds his hands up and says, wait a minute. Did you hear the one about the the owl, the owlbear, the orc, and the orb? And he starts yelling out some little silly joke towards Coin.
Guys.
Are you kidding me?
That's what he said.
Apparently, you must have heard it. Wasn't that good? And Trip runs like hell. Sorry, I click one thing and that always hides the screen. So.
All right, I'm going to try to jump from the tree, tackling Coin in one of those acrobatic rolls where you grab the guy, roll so he's on top, and you kick him off in a direction.
Okay.
To try to grab, roll, and throw him that way off the cliff.
Acrobatics, grapple, athletics.
9 o'clock, so it's 10.
Let me double read
I
the
thought
athletics real quick.
I thought it's acrobatics all the way.
No. Jumping from the tree onto him, yeah, that'll be your acrobatics. Grappling him and then getting into that roll would be like a jujitsu move, so that's definitely a grapple because you're trying to set him up to roll to kick off of your feet and throw him off of there and you not go with him. So yeah, I would definitely give you the acrobats for leaping from the tree onto him.
Wouldn't that be a bull rush, not a grapple?
If he was on flat ground, but he's jumping from a tree.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, no, yeah. If he was
See,
on flat
I
ground,
see it under acrobatic stunts because like rolling and flipping and shit like that is usually like that's what acrobats do. That's flatland acrobatics.
Whoops, wrong one. Yeah, the dives, rolls, all of that stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely agreeing with you. But I'm saying the grappling of coin, getting your hands on him and getting him squared to where you want to go to throw him. I'll even go in acrobatics, grapple acrobatics for it because that works.
Yeah,
too,
that's
'cause
what I'm
you'll knock
saying.
him
It's
down on
it's
that.
it's flatland acrobatics.
But yeah, you're still gonna have to nail him with a grapple and beat him in his strength because you could jump on him, right? And he could absorb the hit and grab you in midair, even though your acrobatics are kick ass. But if he outpowers you, he's gonna stop your stunt mid stunt.
Gotcha. So there's no taking into consideration the weight and size of the creature that's
I didn't
leaping at
say
him.
that. I
No,
said
I'm asking. I'm not condemning. I'm trying to educate myself, sir.
no. What I'm saying is that you roll the acrobatics, give me a grapple, then roll another acrobatics, and if your rolls are good, coin's going over the edge.
All right, there's an acrobatics. Then what do you did you say I roll next?
Roll your strength
I got a trophy for it too.
for a grapple.
$849 for that one? Not bad. Alright, where do I shoot this thing at?
Damn it! I hate it when it's doing that. It's being very, very.
Where's the blood?
So I'm going to take the first one because that's what I've been doing all day. So he would catch you. I'm giving you a +4 though for your weight. What is your weight? Do you have your weight down?
He ran across the road.
Because you're 6 foot, 7 foot. You're
He
8'2".
is
You weigh more than 200.
8'2" and 200 pounds, plus armor and gear.
You have 70. You're 275. That's a pretty big mass coming at you.
It says I got 180 pounds of gear on me.
That's what I was just looking at. Your current. Where do you see that? Is that at the top? I see
No,
your-
bottom encumbrance. Bottom left hand
no,
box.
yeah, no, that's your maximum. Your piss drag. Your current is 74 pounds, 74.1 pounds.
Oh, gotcha. Bottom right. All right.
Yep. That's why I'm saying like 275. I still think you should weigh more than fucking 200 pounds for being 8 foot tall. I know you're a variant Dexborn dragon.
Well,
But I like
however
it.
much more
I
you
like
think
it.
I should weigh, add it.
Well, at 6 foot, the average weight should be around 190 pounds at 6 foot, and that's somebody that's a low end. 190 to 220 is the range on a 6 foot person.
Yep. Yeah. So, I mean, but I still rolled a 19. Even if I give you a 3, I would say that you go. All right. So, roll your acrobatics and let's see what happens. Oh, so there's the nat 20 to save the night. So with a nat 20, yeah, I'll give it to you. Let's see, but I'm going to 5, 10. All right, you threw him 10. Let's see if he can hang on to grab something on his way out and down. I wish they would give more skills to the enemies here. Oh. So yes, you leap from the tree. You grab coin, and he like grabs you in the process. But then you just put your feet on his chest and then take your lengthy body and just roll over and then throw him. And as he goes flying through the air, he twists his body and reaches his hand out and just grabs some of the rock and gravel as he's falling and like latches onto the side of the cliff face.
There's a bear.
So you have thrown coin over the edge, but he's hanging on with dear life. Okay, all right. Bandit 2 moves in to attack with his scimitar because he's out of crossbow bolts. It shows that I'm targeting you, Jao. Let's see what happens. And he misses. You're gone. Ash, are you back yet?
Yeah, I just got back.
All right. So while you were gone, the Minotaur burned to death because he couldn't put himself out thanks to your fire.
I've seen animals pop out, and I want to friggin' stop and shoot 'em.
You were here when Ja woke up, right?
What is that?
Nope.
Nope. Ja woke up and went into melee. Coin and one of his right-hand man, the Black Knight, leapt from the ship and have gone on attacking. Another airship showed up, attacking Coin's ship, drawing it away from the cliff face. Then Fariel leaped from the tree that he was hiding in, used Coin as a pivot board, and threw him from the cliff face. From your angle, it looks like Coin went flying over the cliff. You still see, though, three of the crew members surrounding Ja. It looks like they're doing a coordinated attack on him.
All right, I'm gonna throw one of my little metallic balls next to Bandit number 1, and when it pops out of its ball form, it kind of looks like you remember the spitter from Jurassic Park?
Yes. Ooh.
Yeah, it pretty much looks like that.
Nice.
Oh, it's nice if I hit, which I didn't.
Which you didn't. I choose you. No.
Hey, that's my turn.
All right. Coin is slowly climbing up. Oh, maybe not. Ja, you have enemies galore, and you just watched Fa leap from the trees. What do you do?
I target the guy below me, and if you want, I can position myself so I'm pushing him off the cliff.
All right, so all the green that you see is cliff face. The rock that you see is the rock like underneath the cliff face. So you would have to push him back 5, 10, 15, almost 20 feet to get to do that.
That's fine. I'm gonna do a grapple because I don't know how far the shove goes. Yeah, it's only 5 feet is all the shove does. So I'll pick him up first. So I didn't actually have to move to pick him up, but that's fine.
I can move you back. It's all right.
It's all good. I will do a strength.
knight decides not to like try to do an opposed grapple check, but instead swings his greatsword at you. So you have him, but he has positioned his sword to swing it at you.
Yeah, and with that, he. Oh, if I'm grappling though, does he get that chance to attack? Or
Yeah, because either I can roll an opposed grapple check or I can swing. And I've been doing an opposed grapple check this whole time, and I don't know why. But you automatically win the grapple. So you have
okay.
control of him afterwards, but instead of trying to do an opposed grapple check, I'm just going to swing on you.
Okay.
And he misses anyways.
So I've got him grappled now.
Yes.
So I got movement.
Yes. Because your attack action was the grapple, and now you have movement.
I'm gonna go right above his friend.
All right.
With him in my hands. So 2 people get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Bandit 1. So 18 hits. For 4, so that's 2 points of damage to you.
Half because I'm.
No, I did the half already.
Oh, okay.
I got you. No, it's actually kind of fun, man. I mean, I don't get to do. It's kind of like some pen and paper stuff, man. I ain't got to do this in a minute. And the other one misses. All right, so you move to there. Ooh, you.
Well, I moved to where he's climbing up and where I can actually just literally just drop him off the cliff.
All right, think about it just for a second. Now I'm picking up what you're putting down. Just hear me out for a second, all right? So you've grappled him, right? You've come in. He swung on you. You brushed off the attack. You picked him up. Now you've got this full-grown man in armor, like right here in front of you, and you're trying to walk to a cliff face and then look down and see where coin could possibly be at. Just try to set up.
Well, I'm not looking down. I'm just. I would have saw him. You said I saw. Sorry. You said I saw him come down and kick him off the edge, and I know where he was because I was just in combat with him.
Right.
So I know the direction that he would have gone. So what I want to do is I want to get within 5 feet of the cliff face around where he would be.
I didn't catch that 5 feet of the cliff face. Now that changes things up a little bit. So you would be right there. There's so many little freaking things on here though for targeting and stuff like that. Yep. All right. So right there, you're good. Because where you moved your character at, I was like, what? You're kind of right. What I was envisioning, you was trying to walk right to the edge where that guy's feet was dangling.
No, I was walking to 5 feet because my next move is going to be shoving.
Yep.
So I'm going to try to shove him off the edge.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, I was just curious on exactly where you were at because on the map, I'm understanding what you want to do. I just wanted to make sure you saw what the DM was seeing, so this way.
Yeah, I just wasn't 100% sure where the 5-foot mark was. I was just going to where I could, how far I could go with somebody grappled.
Gotcha. All right, see, I like that. I'm picking up what you're putting down, bro. All right, so now it's your controls are not working very nice.
Oh, you did pass.
Yep, I got you. All right, so now why is it doing? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Go ahead and just roll your grapple check. because he was trying to break your grapple there. It was his turn. He was trying to get away because he knew what's coming next.
Come on.
Yeah. You're like, shh. It's okay, little one. You'll be fine. Shh. I'm going to hold you and squeeze you and pet you and call you George.
Yep.
There we go.
Bandit 1.
Now where do I go?
I'm back in a second. I need to get a drink.
Wait,
All right, do you think, bro?
where's the yellow thing?
Bandit 1 comes over and swings on Jaw.
Where'd it go?
Misses. Trip.
Okay. Where is it?
So I'm gonna run out and try to take a quick shot at Bandit 2.
Okay, I'm confused.
Well, I say I am.
Where's the little orange thing?
Got him.
Right where my four-wheeler is? Okay, now what? Wait, what's this?
Bandit 2 gets shot in the back.
Oh, the yoga mat.
Fa, what do? You got a bandit come rounding right up next to you. Swung on Jaw there. If you tell me, bro, your mic's muted.
No, I was thinking. I'm going to move there. And
If roll a perception to
Yep.
see that coin is hanging on to something down there.
oh, I'm not even looking at coin.
Okay. I just seen that he had him targeted, so I didn't know if that's where.
No, I was untargeting him, I thought.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
Is he still targeted or is
No, that the target popped up. That's why I was asking.
Oh, all right, gotcha. All right, and I am going to I'm gonna catapult the dagger at that guy. So let's see if I even hit. I did not.
Dives out of the way.
All right. Never mind.
Trent. Ash.
Oh, I have to look for blood. I found the backpack, the yoga mat, the journal.
God damn it. I think my acid spitter is broken.
Track.
Yeah, it looks like you need to maybe bust out your tinker's tools and work on it.
Bigfoot in here?
And I think that'll be pretty much all I do. Nothing. Come on, just one bonus action spell. Any? Nothing.
You know, reading this spell, because it's a straight line, the dex check meant that he moved. Wouldn't it strike the next target behind it? Because it goes in a straight line for 90 feet.
Does it give the option in the rules there? Does it state in there that everything in a line gets attacked by that? Because I mean, him diving out of the way is one way I could have said it. The other one was he pulled his sword up in time and parried the blow. I mean, if it says that if it continues in a straight line, then yeah. Or if it just
Well, like,
intended
it doesn't
target.
say anything about what it targets. It just says the object flies in a straight line up to 90 feet in a direction you choose before falling to the ground. Or against a solid surface. If the object would strike a creature, that creature rolls dex. Failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. When the object strikes something, the object
So yeah,
strikes does 3d8 bludgeoning.
So on the save there, because it says in the rules that when it passes a save, it actually hits something. So my flavor text was out of point with the spell.
Yeah, that's what I
for it. But because of the flavor text I did use, go ahead and target the knight and let's see what happens.
Well, I mean, like, if it doesn't work,
But the knight,
work that way, it doesn't work that way. That's cool. I mean,
the knight isn't in that position though. The knight is in front of me.
oh yeah, it's
that's
moot
right,
because
that's
you're
right.
carrying the knight around.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm just learning 5e still, one day at a time.
Mm-hmm. All right, so did he? Okay, let's see if coin. Aha! Roll your grapple, jaw. And then we're going to play the high-low game. All right, so.
So if it's my turn, I was looking it up to make sure I had it right because it's been a while since I've done it.
Why does it keep doing that? I click it. Go ahead, man. You good? You good? You good?
If I'm shoving a creature, which is this is what I'm going to be doing, then I provoke an attack of opportunity from him, and if hold on, let me check, double check. So it's either going to knock him prone or push him back 5 feet.
Let's see what happens.
It actually doesn't do an attack of opportunity. That's if I do a charge, but I don't have that feat to do charge.
All right.
So I'm going to go low on the high-low.
All right, there we go. I like it. Oh, still 50-50 though. So yeah, you come up to the edge there and you're like, chose the wrong side, Dark Knight, and kind of just push him back, like throw him off you a little bit, and then just give him that shove, and just as he's like getting knocked backwards, Coin starts pulling himself up from behind you, and that shove knocks the Black Knight into Coin, and both of them go falling down the cliff face.
That'll teach you for attacking my friends. I scream as they're falling.
All right, Bandit 1, seeing the only one he's left alive, throws his scimitar and says, I give up. I give up. Trip, it's your turn.
I'm going to ask how they found us and why they were attacking the house.
All right, so combat is done, so initiative order no longer matters. What do you got? Okay, so you have the... Dadgummit, I hate it when it does that. For now, we are going to use good old Soko's token as the bandit because I accidentally deleted the bandit out of the combat tracker. So he is our makeshift bandit. Dun dun dun. What do you guys want to do?
He was standing right beside me, though.
Okay, he's over here.
I want to grab him and ask him the two questions. How did they find us, and why were they attacking that building?
He says our orders were just to destroy you guys and anything we found along this cliff face.
Who gave you those orders?
Boss Coin, the one that big Dragonborn threw over the edge. He said he had slipped some type of tracking spider or something on you when you guys raided our camp at the Greenwater Falls.
And you still thought it would be wise to come after us?
The ones at the falls were weak.
Obviously, you were just as weak.
We'd have got you if it wasn't for you and that little Dragonborn too.
You're talking pretty tough for a guy that just surrendered.
Well, I figure if you're gonna kill me, you're gonna kill me. I'm not gonna die on my knees. Not maybe
Honorable. So, do you know how to fix that ship of yours that's sitting in front of us?
Yeah, I was about to say I'm just gonna sit down while he's interrogating. I'm gonna sit on the edge and watch whatever ship shot the ballista bolt through the other one. Watch those two ships fight.
And you're asking him to fix what ship?
The ship that he came on.
The one that's in that one's in combat up in the sky. That's what Faril's sitting down and watching right now. There's two airships.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just pilot it and operate the guns.
So I point to the other ship. Is that other ship still there?
Yeah.
I asked him, does he know how to lower the shields?
There's no lowering shields on a jammer. You just blow them up and kill them. That's lost technology.
So how do you blow up the jammer?
You killed the only man that knew that option.
Whoa. Why are we wanting to blow up the jammer? Let's not blow up the jammer.
Thinking maybe Ash, we could wrap him in full and try it one more time. Hey, you wanna help us do something? We got an idea.
I'm not gonna help you do nothing.
Well, I mean, it's really kind of like we was telling you what you were gonna do.
Yeah, I was just being nice.
Yeah, you're getting like ask-a-told.
Is anyone going to question the man who is hiding inside the house? No? Yes? Maybe? He arrived aboard the ship with the rest of them. Kept screaming about some stick to break.
Ooh, what? Huh?
That big guy?
you were the only one that seen. You were the only one that made the perception.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about anyone inside the house. All I remember is you guys put some kind of stuff in the ground, and I went to that shield, and I woke up, and you guys were being attacked.
Jason, you were away, but Josh's character kept yelling about breaking the stick as he was running towards the house.
Oh, I should have heard that then. My passive perception was over his hide. I knew I was like 5 feet from him. I just was scared and keeping a low profile.
I don't even remember a perception check.
I remember his like hide or whatever it was like 12, but my passive perception's 15, so I don't have to roll to see something under under 15. So yeah, let's go check out the weird guy in the house.
Was that somebody from the ship that was in there, or is that like one of us that was?
Yeah, he ran and he hid behind the same rock that I hid behind. And then when I hid behind the rock, he decided he didn't want to hide behind the rock. He wanted to hide in the house, but I didn't go in the house.
He yelled something about getting behind the mages to kill them, and then ran in a direction.
I am going to beeline it to the house, knowing that there is somebody else in the house, and I'm going to say, somebody keep an eye on our newfound unfriend.
Saw it while I was running up that hill. How insane is that? I know. I totally.
So
I'm gonna go to the house too, but it's gonna be like 10 feet behind Jay.
So that makes it.
all right, who's gonna
Josh.
watch the prisoner?
Exactly what I thought I saw. I was like, what the fuck was that? And that's why I told you I thought.
I mean, like, I could tie him up if you want me to.
Yeah, I'll watch him.
I look at the acid spitter and I'm like, I kind of give him like the look like.
I'm going to tell him, tie him up and suit him up.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? And we already have what we need, so it's not the same as us. So what are you doing with those bandits? By using a melee weak bandit? and a mealy handful of guys that don't have the funds to buy an airship was able to take them out. Why wouldn't you join us? Yes, we did that 3 days ago. I'm pretty sure it's his ship attacking the other one. Well, there is another ship sitting here. We just have to get through the shield. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? So what's in the book that you're reading? Alright, I grabbed the book from him. I'm going to say you sat here reading a story while we did all the hard work for you. I'm sure if we failed and they found you sitting in this house with a book that has nothing to do with any technology, you would probably lose your cover. I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna yell, I take it that failed again? Because I'm assuming we're moving closer to where they are.
He go for a walk, so I let him go for a walk, and I don't know. Maybe he was trying to find coin.
Ashley just started on telling like the story from like day one to like they let me in a bar. I've never been in a bar before. There was a little guy. He had a pet rat. His name was Raz. Like, and he's just gonna tell him his skewed young child version of everything that happened. Complete with like arm gestures and like his hands going for the airships, like.
Yeah,
This
You
this
call-
quite helpful. Very helpful.
You call
Really helpful.
him an agent looking for where he partners with a bunch of criminals and then sits in a corner reading a book? I don't really consider that a agent. So why did you choose him?
He definitely is good at the cutting part. Not so sure about the throat part. You maybe half pay is what he's due. He did the cut, but he
You
did
want-
the cut
you-
run, not the cut throat.
You also might want to get him a new pair of underwear because he ran and hid.
One second, guys. I gotta answer this. I apologize. All right. So as you guys are down talking the assassin that was hired by Horndridge, he doesn't seem to be affected by it at all. He just actually pulls his cloak up around him and walks the gangplank onto the other airship and moves below deck.
Wait, which other airship?
The one that's docked, Hornridge's airship.
Okay, it's not the one with the shield.
No, the one with the shield is still sitting there.
I really want that ship, Ashley.
Really, really want it to.
I'm going to ask, is there any way to remove the shield off of that ship?
Hornridge looks over at you. Hornridge looks at you and looks over at that. Now, it makes sense why my father would have an oasis in the mountains so far up and be able to get back and forth. It is strange, though, that he would leave such a powerful, lost piece of technology here and this workshop abandoned for so many years. By chance, you did not find his bones in the house, did you?
His bones?
Yes, my father has been dead for quite some time. And I still have not been able to find his bones. I just recently came into contact with one of his diaries, which led me to this place. I was hoping that maybe within the workshop where you found his hammer, I would find clues to where his remains may be. That is one of the many reasons why I sent you.
Outside of character, I don't remember what we did end up finding.
You didn't find any bones.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Finding bones.
Unfortunately, I don't think we saw any bones. We can go check a little bit more.
It's a shame.
there was a big pile of mess in this workshop.
Ooh, I will be excited to go through that. Very excited. But this ship over here, let us go take a look at it and see what you are talking about. What have you found out in your studies of it?
So I take the
That
broken
if we wrap
stick.
up the if we wrap up the barbarian in wire, and then we all hold a piece of the wire, we can shoot him down the ramp like 40 feet.
It makes me sleep.
Yeah, and then he sleeps. I mean, he could be concussed as well. But
So I take this stick and I touch the thing with the broken stick that we had already broken.
As you come walking up to it there, you know, and Hornridge is standing in front of it, and you're like, look, see?
Because I know it does damage, just it does a lot more damage if I run into it.
Hornridge looks at it and says, this is a complicated, powerful spell. I wonder if... And he reaches out, and it zaps him. He's like, yeah, what the... His whole hand is numb. He's sitting there holding it like, oh, what's going on? And he's looking at it, and he's like...
It's all right. The feeling comes back.
This is quite strange.
It only hurts for a few moments.
At least when my father made sure this piece of technology was well secured, this will take some time and research to figure out how to get around. This is something of the old magic.
Can't you just, like, wave your hand at it and make it go away? I've seen people do that before.
Yes, I would think that, considering that I carry my father's blood, that the magic would recognize me, but it does not. I wonder if my father is the one that actually encased this jammer in this magic.
But you keep saying magic. Can't you just say Brew and wave your hand and have it not magic? I hid things. I don't use magic, sorry. But I've seen people, like, make noise and move hands and make magical things happen and not happen.
I am perplexed at this. This must be... The ship, I do not know. The ship is definitely a magical design or creation by the Chosen of Chronos. And the magic that is surrounding it is nothing that I know of or seen before.
So we found...
What do you know about the magic of the Chosen of Chronos?
Oh, the stories I could tell. Do none of you know the Children of Chronos?
No. Okay, sorry.
Or some of them call them the Chosen of Chronos?
Would I have any idea?
History checks?
Can I roll like a history?
Yes, history checks.
The aquapans that I have stacked on top of the baking sheet, you don't have to worry
Nada.
about those back. Just fit everything you can in the dishwasher.
Chrome who? Chromis? Krobus?
Actually, just looks at him wide-eyed. Can you tell me about the Children of Chronos? What do you know about them?
He says, yes, I will tell you of the Children of Chronos in the time of the Tarascu's wrath. Come, sit. If we would somebody go grab some peaches? I love peaches. And he moves up by the remains of the house. I'm just going to grab your guys' characters and move you all around to where he is at. We're going to use Trent's figure of where he is.
So who was it that grabbed all of the paperwork?
A little bit of everybody, but it was still left in the house. I mean, it's not like... I mean, you guys have some of it in your bags and things like that, but the multitude of it would have been...
But who was it that was reading it? Was that...
That was me.
Yeah. So
Yeah, and I was making copies of a bunch of shit over the last 3 days.
yeah, I slip the book into your hand as you're walking by without people seeing it, or try to do it without people seeing it.
I'll help make that happen.
That times 2 and it saved you. I want you guys to RP this part out with your rolls right there. Tell me what happened. What just transpired between the two of you?
Oh, he like I totally see you like backhand palming, handing me the book, and I go and grab it to like slide it in, like behind my back to tuck it in my
Yeah.
belt, and totally missing my belt, and it just falls on the ground behind me.
Quickly
I,
with your tail, you're like snatching it. Look, wait, walk it off. Like, hey, nothing to see
There you
here.
go.
Nothing to see here. Eyes front. Um, as you guys are moving to sit semicircle around Horn Ridge, he says, the people of Chronos, or the chosen of Chronos, or the children of Chronos, has many different history books.
hold on, before we get into the history of this, I believe we're due some pay.
Yes, you are due some pay.
There is a couple things I want to work on in your dad's workshop. I don't need to hear this story. I'll forget it by tomorrow.
Then you're more than
I
welcome.
bet it was gonna be a good story too. Sure, you don't want to hear
Wait,
it?
I'm gonna forget it by tomorrow anyways. I already forgot what this Crow Woes Grab guys' names are.
I guess I forgot that
Here's
too.
my question:
Okay.
Is that ship over there? Is that a gangplank that is attached to the ship, or a dock that is built into the ground? Do you think that is part of the ship itself? He's asking to Hornbridge's kid.
Hornridge looks, he says, that's the thing about jammers. No one really knows what it all is. You look at a jammer and it looks like a ship or a wagon or an engine or a castle. But the thing about jammers are they're alive. That is a thing, a something. And if it is truly a jammer from the ages lost and a construction of the chosen of Chronos, then that is a very powerful item indeed. And I'm not surprised that the magic surrounding it is more than I can comprehend at this time.
If it's alive, can we talk to it then?
When he's like as he asks that question, Faril just gets up, goes, and I got the map closed. I'm just gonna go and sit on the gangplank right before, like, where I could just feel the electricity, but it's not hurting me. And I'm just gonna sit there and start meditating.
Okay. So Horndridge kind of looks around, watches Fariel get up and walk away, and watches
Be right back.
Ja get up and walk away. Trip and Ash, do you wish to hear the story of the children of Chronos?
I want to hear this story.
So,
Chronos sounds like clock, and I like the way clocks work. What is it that you can tell me?
Yeah. What do you know?
well, I know that the chosen of Chronos, once long ago, were the pinnacle of the evolution of our world. The magics that they controlled and the powers that they wielded put everything that we know of this time to shame. For they had floating cities machines that were alive and took care of them, and they took care of the machines within themselves. They had found ways to commune with nature and the stars, and it is even said that they traveled them. But through their hubris, they forgot who the true rulers of Brutania was, the Kaiju. And in their hubris, they decided to make their own Kaiju Lord, to challenge the Great Six, the Phoenix, the Titan, the Tarask, the Rock, Leviathan, and the Kraken. And in their hubris, they unleashed the being known as Chronos upon the land. And in doing so, awakened the Kaiju Lords and ripped the lands asunder and destroyed all of their great creations, almost wiping life from this planet as we know it. The Kaiju, seeing that man had faltered, wished to destroy every living thing and start anew. But Titan, the wise, decided that that was too much of a punishment, that they must learn from their mistakes if they are to become better, and do so. Tarask, so angered at Titan for stopping her from destroying the world and ripping it asunder to start anew, instead did what she thought would be the next best thing, and ripped the memories of all sentient beings in Brutania, causing a worldwide amnesia. It wasn't until maybe 1,000 years ago did our world start to rebuild itself, reinvent itself, and come back from the Stone Ages. And through this, we have found these lost technologies from the children of Chronos, or the chosen of Chronos. And these technologies must be watched over and kept. For if we ever reach the hubris that they have, the Kaiju will surely awaken again. And I don't know if Titan will stop her this time.
Gotta follow footprints.
He looks around and says, "My father tinkered with magics and machines he did not know about, always searching for the lost city of the children of Chronos, always looking for remnants of the past, always searching. For unfortunately, we dwarves were spared from the amnesia. Our ancestors had to live through the chaos and the rebuilding. It was our ancestors that founded the cities around the world and started to help rebuild society. So unfortunately, it is our ancestors that carried on the truth and the knowledge of Chronos and how to hunt and keep an eye on it. So remember, any dwarf that you see or know is cursed with knowledge of things gone past. For you see, when our lineage dies, our family members die, a part of their emotions and their memories are passed to their children. So this way, the remembrance of what our ancestors did will never be forgotten."
So then it seems to me maybe you should sit down and relax a little bit, and maybe you'll remember how to get on that ship and help us learn how to take care of that ship so it can stay safe and protected.
True.
Maybe your father left you that memory.
And I'm hoping being close to his workshop and things that he created will help me remember and bring back those lost knowledges to me. But today is not the day for that, my friends. For you see, you have completed your trials, and the rewards that I owe you cannot be paid here. We must return back to the city of Anheuser. There, we will meet in the Parthenon of the sun. And you
Hold on. Oh, I'm not there. Never mind.
there you will...
What did he call us back?
No,
Like, okay.
You and Farreal are not hearing any of this. You guys.
I was just wondering if he called us back. That's what I was wondering.
No, not yet. He's gonna send somebody to get you guys here in a minute.
Okay.
says, looking at Trip and Ashley, says, yes, we must return back to Anheuser. There, meet at the Parthenon of the Sun, and your rewards will be laid out for you. For now, we must rest, and they must make repairs to the ship. We will leave in the morning. And with a sigh and a heavy heart, you can see that Hornridge looks upon his father's workshop in this grove, as he said, this oasis in the mountains. And you see that he is trying to reconnect with this land here, to do is what you guys had suggested and what he already had thought of. He is trying to reconnect with his father.
I'm just gonna kind of look at Trip when after the dwarf walks away. I'm like, I was just gonna let you know that's not exactly how I heard the story.
Oh, you've heard it before, have you?
Once or twice. But if this is using Children of Chronos magic, there is a small chance that he may find his father's bones, but part of his soul may be in this ship. At least a little bit. I mean, if he made it. Or somebody's soul's in this ship. Or part of it.
That would make sense.
It's kind of like my little creatures that I make.
So I'm totally just going to be sitting on this gangplank trying to attune myself with the ship, and if I get the chance to like get some spells back or shuffle spells around or things like that. I'm not sure like if you can get spells back from a short rest. But I'm basically trying to commune with the ship, and then I'm going to like, can you get spells back with a short rest?
Only a wizard can.
Gotcha.
And a warlock.
Gotcha.
Just a second, I'm sending you a message about that.
I'm going to go next to Ja. And I'm going to send my frog up the gangplank.
Oh, I'm not there. I'm in the house.
Oh, then in that case, it's Fa real. I'm not gonna bother him. Like I shouldn't really bother him at all, but just I'm gonna send my frog up there.
Yeah, I want to be just touching the gangplank. So if I'm getting a little buzz, I'm getting a little buzz, but I want to have physical contact.
That's correct.
There's a membrane on the other side. So it's not a solid ball of magic, but like a shell.
So I'm gonna go
So,
towards the ship again.
Keep forgetting that I'm muting myself on the stream.
So what do you
Oh,
you think it's hollow, Ash?
I don't know. Look over. What's your name? You have a name? It was worth a shot.
Oh, sorry.
Are you still following tracks?
That's within the bubble trip.
Bubble, you say? Hmm.
Right there. That's
I
there.
gotta tell you guys, I'm thinking about taking a trip. Can we tell it to be calm? Just relax. We're not trying to hurt you.
Okay, where do they go?
I can dig that. Maybe
I have an
there's a
idea.
possibility. What's up?
We don't know how to communicate with this ship, but we know this ship can communicate. The fact that it is sentient should allow me to implant an illusion into the mind of the ship. I could use the illusion to speak directly to its mind. I have no idea if that'll actually allow it to respond to us.
If you read some of that book, you might get more answers.
Yeah, I start reading through the book.
And I walk away as I say that.
And I compare the book with the notes I had already gotten. I say that about the illusions. He says that about the book. I just sit down, start reading.
I don't think it wants to communicate. Because I can communicate with stuff that I put my soul into. I don't think it wants to.
Well, if it's not open to talking, Ash, I don't know if I want to jump on board without it inviting us.
said that 5 seconds ago.
I'm
Perhaps.
going to spend the rest of the night studying this book, and come the morning, there's something I wish to try.
All right.
Getting ready to suggest perhaps we rest on it, and maybe by tomorrow, the son in there may have reached some communication with his father's thoughts.
Barriel looks at Ashley and is like, perhaps you could inspire him to remember better.
Ashley,
Ooh,
when
I
you
could
turn
put
around,
guidance on you while you read the book and stuff. That's a
Yes,
D4.
yes. Hit me, hit that guy.
I am, you dumbass.
Ashley, as you turn around to walk over there and you guys start doing that stuff, you trip over a metal turtle made of bronze at your feet. Decent worked.
Who tripped over the turtle?
Ashley did.
Got it.
Oh, snap. I know that was me. A turtle. Turtle. Like, can I tell it's a shell?
Mm-hmm.
Like, did they actually see me on my way over there to cast it? Because I'm going to do that. I will totally come back to this turtle, but I'm going to at least put my guidance on Fox. I was on my way over to him.
No, it's right there because you're all standing right there. You like turn to go do this to Fa, and as you do, you turn and like there's a turtle right there. You know this bronze turtle that you damn near trip over as you're just turning towards Fa to do this.
Oh, in that case, I will point out the turtle that tried to kill me. I was attacked.
It looks like one of your trinkets, or one of Trip's trinkets.
It really does look like one of our trinkets. Dig it up.
All right.
So,
Go ahead.
I want to hand for real the little paper box I made that can hold papers, and I'm gonna just say, I thought you could use this to kind of keep everything nice and neat together rather than crumpled up in a bag. And I see you found my turtle.
Yeah, I have been sticking the papers within the folds of my books. I have many books. Thank you, though. This is an interesting box.
And I found your turtle. This is your turtle?
No, it's your turtle. I made it because you put stuff in things and they tend to blow up. So I figured I'd make you a little turtle as a nice little pet, and then that little hole on the top you can put stuff in, and like a drink or that bottle of stuff I gave you.
Cool. Thank you.
So Hornbridge comes over there and sees you guys talking and looking at it, and he's what they do to my dad's house. Glad the workshop's good. I was just informed by the captain of the ship we'll be ready by morning to head back to Anheuser. So I suggest you guys rest up this evening.
So
Your dad's house will be fine.
Let me finish. He says as soon as they finish up in the morning and after breakfast, we'll be heading back to Anheuser. I've marked this place, so now I know how to return.
Where's? Oh, I was wondering where the other ship is.
In the bottom of the mountain where we put it.
Can that be put back together?
I do not know. It was in flames when we saw it crashing into the side of the mountain. There's not much left. What did you want to ask me, Fariel?
Oh, it's just going to tell you you don't have to worry the condition of your dad's house. I'll probably fix it up over the next whatever. There's food, there's drink, there's sky. I'm staying.
No, that is where you're wrong. None of you will be staying, unfortunately. All of us must return back to the Parthenon. We have been summoned. I have already informed the king of your findings, and you are officially being summoned.
Now,
Seems pretty prestigious.
what would the king want with us?
Uh-huh.
I do not know. All I know is that when I went inside to look over, I contacted the guild to let them know of your success and to get everything ready for your return, for your reward, your citizenship, your badge, and your entrance into the Crimson Suns. When the king himself, Locke,
Then what difference? So what difference does it make if our friend here fixes up your dad's place, puts things back in order, does a bit of studying for you, and just we come back in I don't know how long he wants, a couple days, a week, whatever.
You don't even
And
have to come back. I will be here until we can come to you.
And Hornred just kind of looks at you. He gets this weird, strange look on his face. So, you do not wish to sing praises from the King of Anheuser, the leader of the Crimson Suns.
I never seek praise. What I seek is understanding. I have found a kindred spirit, Hornbridge. I have found something displaced and abandoned and forgotten, and if anyone understands what that is like, it is me. I have found purpose that is so much more important than praise will ever be.
Well, then it is your decision to make to not heed the call of the king. I will not stop you from staying here. But know that the decision you make today is your decision to be made. But as I have said, I will follow up my king's wishes, and I will return back to Anheuser and meet him in the Parthenon of the Sun. With that, Hornbridge looks, bows. Thank you for what you have done. You have done me so much, and I am truly grateful for this. And with that, he heads back towards the house. The afternoon has ran long. It is now coming on twilight. You guys have been very energetic and gone through a lot of trials and tribulations today. Wear of the day is starting to set in a bit on you guys. You've exhausted yourselves physically, mentally, and magically. So, what do you guys wish to do now?
I'm going to go rest up.
I'm gonna set up my bedroll and everything right here where I am.
I'm going to go back into the house and sleep in the house, which has rooms in it, I believe.
I'm gonna kick rocks and look for more metal animals.
I'm going to. Is it? I'm assuming it's kind of a nice evening. I'm gonna leave for real to talk with the ship, but I don't really want to be in a crowded house. I'd like to kind of stay outside. So Trip's gonna find him a quiet place under a tree to take a rest.
All of you find comfortable places to be along the cliff face. Sound in the knowledge that you have accomplished a great thing here. You have done many great deeds to reach where you are at, and you know that there are many more things ahead of you. Each of you have soundful sleep, fitful sleep. Some of the horrors and things, come to your dreams, and some of the joyous occasions that you've had on this trip also reminisces through your mind as you sleep. In the morning, Hornridge is awake. The airship is loaded and ready to go. He looks around and says, I'm leaving now. If you wish to come, come. It will be some time before I come back. There is some food and supplies left here and some shelter. But ultimately,
Wasn't there like trees, like peach tree and
Yeah.
bushes and
Grapevines and stuff.
Trees, a little bit of grapevines, some mushrooms. There's a little bit of food and stuff like that. And there's a little bit of water over there if you look over at the whole map.
yeah, there was a waterfall. Or no, that was below. Never mind.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to him. I'm gonna go over to Pariel and say, "Are you sure you want to stay?"
I will be fine.
Oh, I know you'll be fine, but you will be missed.
I will be here until we can return to you all. Should my reward be awaiting, split it amongst each other. Should they say that my share, if I come back, then my share if I come back. I have preparations to do. Thank you all. And I start tending the garden to kind of settle in to I'm not going to abandon this life form that has been basically imprisoned by Hornbridge to not accept another captain. Fariel just isn't going to do it. You see conviction and clarity in his eyes.
Yes, well, that's why I stood up and said something before because I knew you weren't going to come.
Yep.
But I want you to know that if you ever need anything, you know how to find us, right?
We will find you. We will find you.
All right. Well, you take
We
it
will find you
easy,
all.
and then I hand you just a statue that I made while we were waiting the 3 days, and say, here's a token to remember us by.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And then I go on the ship.
Goodbye, Mr. Fa. Goodbye, Mr. Spelljammer. Be nice
Take
to
good
each
care
other.
of her, Fa.
All right, so you guys all get on the ship. Hornbridge orders them in to pull the gangplank up. You guys start to fly away as Fariel is sitting there, staring at that shield and trying to commune with the ship. In about 2 days, hold on, let me get the right map up first so I can show you. We don't need that map anymore.
That just really fucking ticked me off.
Where is it at?
If I have to sit there and listen to his fucking story again.
Let's see. Yep, okay. So here, I'll share this with everybody. All right. So your adventure started off. I forgot how it works. Anyways, right over here. You traveled through, and then your adventure brought you to the Great Stag Inn. Then as you traveled through the spine of the Manticore,
Oh my god.
you found the Temple of Thought, which was about through here. And that strange, weird, not temple, tunnel of thought was there. But when you guys came out, you were here. You are no longer we're even close to being in the mountain range of the Manticore, the spine of the Manticore. As you are all flying in the airship and start going through, it takes you 3 days to fly from here all the way back to Anheuser. During that trip, you are the sights and sounds and smells and things are all new and exotic to you. Crossing bodies of water that large to you all is something new. The giant birds that were flying by, just the experience itself was something to make you realize how small you are in this great world. Finally, you reach the city of Anheuser. It is getting kind of late in the evening. I thought I had all these saved down here, but I didn't. Sorry. As you guys are making your way through Anheuser, the lights, the lamps are lit. The sounds and smells of the city on the third block are coming through. You guys land.
Question for you. Our horse and carriage is at the bottom of those mountains, right?
They were on the other side of the world.
Well, we left them before we went up the mountain, didn't we?
Yes. Is this one shared again?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, so you left your horses. It's at the ass end of the arrow, not at the.
Yeah.
Up in here, and that
Okay.
was. And then you guys traveled 6 days through the mountains. Then you spent 2 days in the Tunnel of Thought. Then you spent 3 days on the mountain, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to ask, before we get to the city as we're flying, I'm going to ask if we can I'm going to say we need to make a detour. We have our horse and carriage, and I want to make sure they don't die, and I can ride back with our stuff to the city.
Roll a knowledge nature check or a survival check. Now that you're thinking about it, your horses are probably dead. Now you can go back and try to get the wagon, but it's for something pulling the horses. You realized after the fact that you've left the horses tied to a never-ending food supply in front of them.
But no water.
With a little bit of water right next to them. And with your knowledge of survival, you know that if you put food in front of a horse, it will continue to eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. You realize this after the fact. You're like, yeah, we got to go get our crud.
But see, I wouldn't know this because I wasn't there.
No, you weren't there. You were kidnapped at that point in time.
Yep.
Good call. Yes. So yes, when the other guys tell you that what they had done, and you're like, yeah, we'll go get the horse. You guys did what? And you just kind of look, shake your head.
Yo, I'll tell you exactly what we did. I want to wait to see the look on your face. Go ahead and tell me the horses are dead. Go ahead.
You told me the horses are dead? Or I'm going to tell you the horses are dead after you say that?
No, I would totally tell you everything that we did. Totally expecting the horses to live, so is your characters going to tell them they're dead?
I will be like, I would just say, well, the horses wouldn't quite make it with an unlimited amount of food. They would eat until their stomach exploded.
Roll.
So I'm going to say, never mind to the detour, let's just go to the city.
I think you said in the beginning one last mission.
So you guys arrive in Anheuser. It is late in the evening. I'll drop a little pointer right here to give you an idea where you're.
Which is weird that that would be the last one.
Right over here is where the airship pulls and docks.
So what's with this Bigfoot?
As you guys get off of the ship, you realize that your sense of balance is strangely off. You know, they call them sea legs, I guess. But standing there is a figure you remember. It's Shell Thatcher, the bard you saved from Coin's men. She looks rough, more tough than what she was before.
I see you made it back all right.
I made it back. Thanks to you. I see there's Hornridge. He's made it back. Again,
You don't look any better than what we saw you for being in a city.
the reality of what I had gone through has changed my outlook on things quite a bit. I realized that to make it in this world, I must be tougher. So, I've decided to change things up a bit. But I'm not here to talk about me. I'm here to take you to the king.
You don't need to be tough to survive in the world. You just need to be you. And you need to be true to who you are. And this isn't you.
Yeah, you're special all by yourself.
If it was oh so easy. I thank you, Ja, for your compassion. I thank you. Now, if you please follow me. Dadgummit. As a map I just rendered, I'm using a new system I'm not used to using, so guys, give me a minute to get it all squared away. Shift. How do you make the tokens grow bigger or smaller? That's weird. Or is it right click on them? Do you guys remember?
Hold down shift and scroll.
I was doing that, but all it's doing is changing my line of sight. See? Whee!
No clue.
Yeah, they change it with the line of sight.
Ah, so it's control now.
Yes.
There we go. Ta-da! I'll get it figured out eventually.
So what's that the end of this one? Dang, so you beat the reserve. Now you gotta work on the next one.
Alright, so Shell leads you through the city. And she brings you to the Parthenon of the Sun. As you guys enter the Parthenon, it spreads out and opens up and comes into this open garden area. As you guys come in, Shell is walking a bit in front of you, when a cloaked figure comes stepping around from one of the pillars. And it says in a voice, "Young master, mother is upset. You must come with me now." And out steps from the shadows is this 7-foot hulking figure with a long cloak and a hood pulled up.
Oh, you found me.
Now,
I hid for a long time.
And who is this?
young master, you know the rule.
This is our butler.
You have
Just
a
like my
butler?
nanny. Yeah. He's kind of like my nanny.
I'm gonna talk to the butler. What is your name?
Young master, you know the rules. We must go now, or I must enact Protocol Alpha. The choice is yours,
No,
master.
no,
What?
we're good. We're good. We're good.
What is Protocol Alpha?
Guys, it's been a lot of fun, but I gotta go back home now.
Hold on.
My parents are getting really upset if they sent him.
But here's the thing.
Who are your parents, Ashley?
Duh, mom and dad.
Do other people call them by different names?
They call my dad boss a lot.
Hmm. How about your mom? Does she have friends that call her by a different name?
She spends a lot of time in the workshop. Look, I want to stay. It's been a lot of fun. I love adventuring, but they're starting to get really mad.
What is a few more minutes to go talk to the king going to make that much of a difference? The butler, whether you leave now or in 5 minutes, it's not going to change in the grand scheme of things how long it's going to take you to go home.
Because unfortunately, we're not supposed to dabble in royals. Nobility's not quite our thing to meddle in.
But it's not about meddling in it, it's about getting money, getting paid.
I don't really need the money. Just kind of take my part, and I'm going to kind of start heading towards the butler. But I appreciate you guys, and I will try and write.
As soon as you start walking towards the butler, you run up the minute he flurs his cloak open and throws it back, and you guys see a clockwork looking figure underneath of the cloak just for a split second before Ash runs up and grabs the cloak and shoves it closed, and it's like, nope, we're leaving now. And
right, I said I'd come along. I'm not running no more.
And as Ash, just pushing the butler back a little bit, the butler steps around to the side, waves his cloak around, and it's almost like the light refracts sideways, and then they disappear.
Before when Ash goes towards the butler, would I have enough time to hand one of the little statues that I made to Ash?
I'll give it to you. Yeah.
So just as you turn to go, I reach my hand out with a statue and put it almost right into your hand and say, "Just remember us."
And then there was two. As the two of you look Shell is standing there quite shocked, looking. It's like, who was Ashley? So many questions. You guys move through the. Shell looks at you, starts moving you guys through into the closer, deeper into the garden. Standing around the sundial are 3 figures. Remember when you guys were first called upon and you received your letters? And there was 2 halfling women and a man in a strange
Yep.
suit standing there? Well, again, the man in the strange suit you now know is King Locke, or the Lord of the Sun. And next to him is Cloud and Gaia, his most chosen advisors. He looks over and says, in Hornridge's report, he said that all of you had survived. Where is everyone else?
Well, her friend, he wanted to stay and free the spirit of whatever that ship or something. I don't understand it. But he felt the need to free it of its pain, being alone and left there by itself. Our other friend seemed to be called back home with some guy with some, I don't know, mechanism to take her home. I don't know. It was weird. It was
You see
fast.
that Locke looks over at Cloud. It is as we thought. Gaia, put her barrier around the Parthenon. Make sure no more come and go. He looks. It is too bad that the others didn't make it. I was really hoping that the one that I had personally chosen would be here today.
And who was that?
From what you said, it seems he has found a different calling. Oh well. Cloud, please take Mr. Tripp to the workshop. Gaia, please take Mr. Jaha to the cove. Show them what I asked. And with that, with a twirl, he takes 2 steps, and it's almost like the light refracts around him as he steps through the light. Cloud, she walks up to you, Tripp, paper in hand, looking you over, and goes, did you put on some weight from last I saw you? My measurements are all off. Now I'm going to have to get a hold of the tailor and have all new clothes made. How are you supposed to work in the guild with that?
There were a lot of peaches.
There were a lot of peaches. Peaches. Millions of peaches. Fine.
And peaches for free.
He looks, Cloud says, no time for dallying. I know it's late, but we must get you in the proper attire, get you to your workshop. There are many things that Hornridge wants you to work on. It seems that you possibly be returning back to the workshop. Well, please come with me.
Good.
Gaia, the halfling female, she walks over to you, Ja, and kicks you square in the shin. And it felt like a bull elephant just kicked you in the shin. Like you're trying to understand how such a small thing and with such a small foot had so much mass to it. Like, it hurt so bad, it took you to one knee so you could be eye level with her. And she looks at
And what was that for? Ow!
She looks at, I don't like looking up. I have special need of your talents. I think you will do fine in the grove. For I know what whispers in your dreams, for I have visited them. The letter you received was by me, for I chose you to enter the suns, for I have need of you and your conviction. So please, come with me.
As long as you don't kick me in the knee again. You could have just asked.
She kind of giggles. Well, what's the fun in that? As she
True.
So with that, Trip heads one way through the Parthenon, Ja the other.
I yell at Trip, let's meet in the tavern after.
See you there sometime. Sounds like I've got a lot of things to build.
Jay, still in? Nope, he had to go. All right. And with that, ends season 1 of Monday Night Brew. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. What has happened to our players? What crazy things have gone on with our adventurers? And who was Ashley? Did Farrell make contact with the ship? Who knows? Find out next time on Monday Night Brew in Dragon Ball Z voice. Don't sue me. All right, I hope everybody had a good time. I know we had a little rocky start and shit going on there, but I truly hope you guys enjoyed the game. And I truly hoped you guys enjoyed the module that us at Triple J built, the Lost Hammer of Brew. Anybody that has been watching, you guys can pick it up on DM's Guild or hit us up on our website, triplejgaming.com, when we have a link there for downloads for that and other products of ours. With that, I am DM Ford. Penn, you got anything?
Man, I had a great time as usual. And yeah, it's a really cool module, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have next.
Awesome, awesome. Ja?
Thanks for the great time. May all your rolls be 20s.
And with that, all right, everybody, have a